Hello and welcome back to RtR Post-Tutorial, where I try to see what I'm going to do after I have done the tutorial, after I have learned the basics. And without RtR fan, I would probably have been doing mostly bad things. I can start with saying that. And then I would love to thank the guys at Littleville Depot. Now, I haven't been able to get into the forum, but that's not a big deal. I have been able to download a whole bunch of stuff. Rolling stock, buildings, all kinds of stuff. That might or might not be something that I will use later on. Some things that I wanted was there, like a gas station. God damn it, we all need to fill up our car somewhere, don't we? And by the way, there are diesel trains there. Perhaps we need to have a gas station for them. Well, never mind, that was just a sideshow. Down below I have put up, I think, Karel. Karel is from Czechia. He has made the RC6, a Swedish train, and I totally love that. That is my main feature. If I can ever get the X2000, that's below. Never mind that. The RC6 it's the type of train that I love to ride here in Sweden. So yeah. And then there was a guy, Jim something, that made some stuff and someone else tried to repaint them. I think it was a Swedish guy actually, because he calls folder that he calls a map. Map, that's the Swedish word for folder. So yeah, probably a Swede or a Dane or a Norwegian. Never mind that. The fact that he has made all the black, blue and grey carriages for the RC6. So hallelujah, I'm in 7th, whatever it's called in train terms. Nevertheless. So big thank you for that, Karel. And then I put up Neil Young, one of the guys. And he has a bunch of links, among others to Gnome, who I thought was Neil, but whatever. And then there's James, and there's Tommy, and there's Peter, and there is German, and there are American, and there are probably UK, and well, and then we have RtR fan. He's also in that spot. He's got the TGV he's always talking about. But he gave me an idea, and I will get back to that idea later this video. What did we do this Sunday that was so funny? Well, we tried to power up everything. Everything should go by power and the trains should be rolling. You didn't get any rolling stock last time. Sorry for that. But this time it's going to be rolling all over the place. We did this this Sunday, but instead of taking that recordings, I'm going to record it by myself. So let's get over to, I think it's the Marklin 70 we started with. And here we are. This is what's left, I hope, I almost said. This is what I ended up with. And this track plan with all the pictures from the Marklin catalog from 1970. You can find a download for this. You get the RtR plan and all the plans you need and all the pictures. I just scanned them. So it's downloadable in the link below. But if you do that, make sure that you are having the stuff that I've added, like this crane. Oh dear, I think it's Neil's, but I'm not totally sure. And then there's let's see, these houses, that's a German guy. There is some trucks and stuff that is not original. And then we had some farm things that I'm not sure. I think that was Neil Young's as well. And then I had something over here that I wanted. And this I don't remember where I got it, but there's a clock tower and here's a little fountain. I didn't want that. Now, is this in the Merc Clean track plan or in the pictures? Well, more or less. You can build whatever you want, but I will grow tired of it because it's so narrow, everything. And there is one thing that I don't like with Rule the Rail, and it's leveling. This should actually be covered with ground, but if I do that, then this suddenly became a tunnel. So that didn't go well. And that also means that suddenly, in order to get stuff up, I have to do like this. I can't get that down more because that means that this is getting a tunnel as well, or a bridge. So I kept it like this. If you can fix that, good. Otherwise, I think you should have this a bit bigger. It should be much bigger than this. However, it looks nice. It looks really neat. Now, how do you get this one? Now, there are 3 power outlets. We call them transformators. I don't know what you call them. And they are connected to the mid, the rail, and the air thread. So they should be able to drive 3 different trains with 3 different power outlets. But that's the real Merc Clean. This is something completely different. We have, I don't know, I think we have like a 17 powers. So I have 1 power for each of those rails on the sidings. Same over here. So just them are too many to just keep track of. But we are not going to be doing anything on the sidings at all. I will try to do what we did this Sunday. I will try to make 3 trains run. And I did totally everything wrong. I almost said as usual. Because I had to keep putting stuff in the other order because I wanted it to go in an 8, this train that is in here. I've changed that. So let's start that train. And off it goes. We have power. Now everything here is set for this train only, because the other 2 trains we are going to drive, these 2, they are going to go on the same track, which is actually what the digital system is all about. Driving many more trains on the same track. So calling this an analog system, well, sort of. So here we go. We have the chuff going around, working nicely. Now we are going to try to get these 2 trains to go in the same circle without crashing into each other, which is of course easier if you have the same type of locomotive, of course. So let's find P1, see that it goes in the right direction, and off it goes. We are going to change S2 as soon as it has left it. There. Now we just wait for that train to be on the other side. And that means we can start the next train. And then we change back the S2 so these 3 trains can go around without interference. There. I started that one a little bit early, but that's how it is. So they just walk around. Yeah, but it's working. Now I can't add anything. I can't do anything on the sidings or anything because I need to stop all the trains that is using all the powers. So yeah, but that's a problem you probably always have when we have an analog system. If you have a digital system, a real model railway that is, you're probably fine because you can always run your shunting engines the way you want. Okay, I'm fine with this, so I'll just stop this where it is, and we go to the next thing. And it's, of course, the Baron 3D. And this is the last time you'll see this if you don't download it. It's also in the link below, in the instructions down below. And again, we have the B crane down here. You don't get that if you don't download it yourself. But we need to get stuff going here. And I have tried to do something. I sat this afternoon and tried to do something of it. We did just one run with one engine and checked all the powers. But we also got this that when suddenly it reversed in a switch. And that's not really fun. But in this case I have actually added some commands. I have no idea how it's going to work because I haven't tested it. I've tested each and every loop, but I haven't tested it totally. So we are going to start with, let's see if I can find it. It's down here. On level 3, I call that level 3 up there, that part. We are going to have a little engine going around. Now, if I remember correctly, this is level 3/1. Let's see if we can find that. Usually this is really hard to find them. Nope, not that one. That was level 1. Let's see if we can continue. All the points are set. Hopefully everything is okay. Here we have one. Could it be this one? Nope. That's a level 2. Why can't I even read my own numbers? Let's see. There we have him. And it's up or shuff about. Yeah, I like to have a steam engine now and then rolling around. Now hopefully he will go up towards this place where he will hopefully stop for 10 seconds or what. I have no idea. There he comes. Choff, choff, choff. Go around and connect to this and stand for his way. Now I tried to do this with double signals, but it didn't really go well because I had to have the same command place on everything, and then I had to have another command place over here, and that didn't go well at all. So now I have instead, I think I have 4 commands at the same place, which is not good. Or is it 3? I don't remember. And then it should be able to shift everything. He has been here before, as you can see. S39 is wrong, so he has to fix that. Fixed. And then he has to fix upper. That's this. And here we have a signal. And hopefully that will work. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of things that we hope for. Goes around. Now it doesn't stand. This one is actually added later on. And he now shifts the signal, and he also shifts S39. Now there's 3 commands there. So now he also stands here for 15. I don't remember. 15 seconds, I think so. And then he goes, and then now he shifts this into backwards, as you probably can see down here, level 3/01. So he shifts that, and now comes the absolute worst part, because now he needs to stop before this switch and go back again after, again I think it's 15 seconds, and this is not tested. Last time he just passed Y and burned at S27. He might do that again. I mean, what do I know? Oh yeah, he's doing the same thing over there, and then he continues. Now that's the good thing about having the red and the blue side, because if I come from the blue side, I only do that and that command. If I come from the red side, I do that and that command. And in this case, I actually use the first command to stop the train is from both sides. So I have the same command stopping him from both ends. That's pretty good. And then to start them, I have different. Now let's see. Does he back up after a while? Yeah, he's going to back through the whole thing. But that's fine. He's going to back down here and then he's on the right side again. Hopefully it will work. If so, we just leave him be. He can do whatever he pleases. Because we are going to have a train accident. There he goes. And it works. Thank you very much. Now, we need to do a transparency. That's always fun. Let's see if I can find it again. Like that. Now inside here we have this hidden stuff. And dold is actually hidden in Swedish. So dold is hidden. That's why I always find that the guy Dolder in Harry Potter. Yeah, that was a good one. He was dold. He was hidden. So in here I have a lot of commands steering, controlling this part, because one train is coming from this end and is using this short piece here to get to dold 3, and the other one comes from dold 4 and goes and take the S6 this way. And then, as if everything wasn't enough, then he goes over to the next hidden part, which is over here somewhere. Hopefully you are still working, thank you. And it's this one. Now he has to take the same route as the other one, but one is actually coming from our left and the other one is coming from our right. Now if the timing is right, the other train should be on the total other end of the track plan. If everything works. If everything doesn't work, I have no idea. Probably the most just train accident. Now, let's see. I haven't tried this. Hopefully it will work. Let's stop that transparency part because it's not that funny. I will try to start these two at the same time because I think it's fine. We have the blue train is going leftwards and goes on dold 03, and the green one, I think it's a green wagons, I think so. Yes, green wagons. The green train will take the dold 04 and then they will all gibber up. You know how it is. And hopefully I have tested this enough. We didn't do this on our stream, mainly because there's a lot of commands and stuff that I hadn't got the time, and I just wanted to test the powers. So let's see. We have station 01 and station 02. These are the two ones we are going to take care of. Now hopefully they will go the right way. Where are they? Down here somewhere, I guess. And if everything works out fine, I will keep them on. So if they are... Nope, that's the wrong way. Now this one then. Holy cow. There we go. So one train goes that way and the other train goes this way. And there's a lot of commands and stuff making sure that the switches... Oh dear, we have station 1 the wrong way. That's something that we haven't changed. Okay. Then we have to change that. Now he goes up there. So let's put another command control down here. Yeah, probably should. Oh, I didn't put it there. Okay, I missed. Right. And we are going to do that with, let's see here, blue. And it should take care of this one. And it's blue, and it should change to station 1 this way. Yes, I just keep calling them control here and control there. I don't bother with them anymore. There. Now he has switched that one. That means that the other one needs to switch it back. Yes, I have no idea what they're doing. And I wonder if I did that. So let's check the existing controls. No, I did not. That one is only checking the S8. So he needs to fix stat 01. And he comes from that direction. Over there somewhere. I still have no idea what's going on. So we need to have one more. Hold it. Did I put one up here? I might actually have done that. Let's see. It's this one. Let's see what we have here. C22, I don't think so. That's just the things we need. So let's do this. Create a new. And let's get down. Yeah, you're probably wondering what the fork the engines are doing. Yeah, we'll get to them. Now he needs it to have it that way. There. Now let's find the trains. There is no trains visible. Have they? Oh no, here comes one. Here comes one. And where comes the other? He should come over here by choice. And hopefully this one will be able to run away in there. And we can't see anything. No, we can't see the accident either. That one worked perfectly fine. He's doing everything correct. And continues. Whoops, someone was making change. That means that he will stop at S8, bouncing forward and back. No, here they come. Here they come. Okay. Do you want to see a train accident? What? Give way! What? It's funny. It's funny. Let's do the transparency here. Oh, he's pushing him forward because he changed this dold 01. Yeah, but now we have another problem because we have carriages backwards. And this switch over here, sorry, is not changed for that. So the carriages will drop totally off down here. We are going to have an accident, I promise you. Seems like one is actually going faster than the other. Yeah, you could put up controls. There we went. And suddenly everything stopped. Good. Of course, you can't put controls making sure that if one train number 1 comes there, then he sends a signal to that dold 02. Don't stop and wait till I'm somewhere else. And then dold 02 stops because he has that power. And then when dold 01, the train comes on his sidings, he just sends another signal to dold 02. Continue. But that has to be before. Yeah, I know. But if I take that one away, everything will probably start again, and then we have next carriage. But that has to be stopped way ahead of that control down here. This control. So yeah. Many things to follow. Right, I'm not going to save this one. Now let's go over to the big plan. We didn't do much there, but let's do it anyway. Here we have the carriages I was talking about, Swedish marked and all, probably made by a Swede, I don't know, but they are very, very good. Now, usually these trains are all black, but now and again they have to put one of the old, not yet repainted ones on, and they do that. Good. We have tried, as you probably can see, to get one of these shunting machines. It's actually from up at the log factory down here, and we succeeded in at least getting it down here. Yeah, so these work, most of it works. Now this might actually seem like a bad idea, but that was what happened, because my signals were in the wrong place and at the wrong angle, so I had to do this. I'm not totally sure if you all know that, but if you just keep both mouse buttons down after you've marked it, you can actually turn it all the way around. And that I didn't know, because I have had use for that very, very often. But that's cool. Now, the trains that we know works, because we have seen them before, is on track 3 and track 2, and they are going the long loop, as you probably all remember. And they are fine. Then we have the narrow train, the narrow gauge train. It isn't narrow, it's the same rail as everything, but I'm calling it that because in Sweden these rälsbuss is actually a rail bus, is actually going short distances inlands. And they were actually, I think the first, not the Y models, but the ones before was narrow gauge. So yeah. We also tried, this one I put on a 40-second delay here, and then it goes up to its place somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. It's not the easiest place. Up here, and then it stands here for 40 seconds and go back. No, I haven't made the stations yet, but I have made a lake. Yeah. Then we tried the steam engine, and I did not like it at all. I did not like the things we need to do with the turntable. So I'm actually thinking about putting this somewhere else, or, well, we'll see. Mainly because we need to have, the narrow gauge needs to have some sort of platform, and it has to sell tickets for that or something like that. We'll get back to that later on. Track 5 down here, I have tested that one. Did go perfectly fine, no problems at all, but it has to be manually driven. So yeah, and it goes up to, let's see, up here somewhere. Oh, it's quicker to do this. Up with this T66 or C66 or Class 66, depending on which country you're talking about. Now it's supposedly to go up here, unload here, stop, and then continue over here. And then you shift to that rush, that T66, you go pick up the wagons again, and you go back, and then you put this one at that spot. That way you don't have to be pushing all the carriages around. All is working fine. This one, however, has not been tested, and this is one of the biggest problems we will probably have, because there are so many stuff that needs to be controlled and timed that I am getting weary about this. Now these two trains, this one is supposedly the X50. Did I say the right thing? Yeah, I think so. And then we have the X12 down here. These two trains should be up here. I call this Halle. It's short for Hälleforsnäs. They are going to be stopped up here at the same time. Good luck with that. They are going to be stopped here at the same time, which means that they need to be here at the same time. And then they switch and go back down to each place. That is, the X12 continues up to E and the X50 continues down to A. It's called from A to E. And to be totally honest, I have not tested this. I have no idea how it's going to work. And all I want to test today, while we are here, is to check if I can get the TR1 and the E to A going at the same time. We need to shift S11 because we don't... No, S11 wasn't fine, it was S7. So I will try to start this X12 and the X50 at the same time, and we will see where they end up. Okay. And E as well, I think. Nope. E should go the other way. If it haven't broken already. No, it stands up there, so it can't go anywhere. Oh, he's he's having a bit of a ball here. S16, can I reach that? Yes. Haha, I could. Let's say E to A is wrong way. It's actually stopped totally. Here they come. Let's see if D is correct. I don't think so. Everything else is wrong. Here we go. And broken. And D was correct. Good. These are the stuff that you need to check. Mainly because the same goes for real model railways, so I've heard. You have to check it and check it again. Now, here there was a lot of commands that should have been there that wasn't there. So I have to recheck this one. Yeah. It did say go, it didn't say stop. How nice. Nevertheless, there is one more thing, and that was the RtR fan inspire thing. Something I call just at the moment for across USA. Let's see if we can load it. Okay. Let's say he was doing his TGV thing. What he did was having a very long stretch of track, and the TGV just ran like mad because it's a quick one, and then he went far away and then he would go back again. Now I was thinking, let's do it even worse. Let's do it as far away as we can, but within some sort of boundaries. Let's say that we start, this is no way figured out, and I'm not totally sure that it's going to work. Let's say that we start down in Texas, or in San Francisco, or in Los Angeles, anything. And we go to, well, I don't know, New York, Washington. I don't know, I don't live there, so how should I know? So during our trip, we will go through as many of the states as possible. And then we pick up a couple of Amtraks and we and have them to go this way. I've actually downloaded the one of those new ones. I think that was... sorry, can't remember, but that was a very good and it's very new engine. So yeah, and they are actually having this sunshine... I don't remember that either, sorry. But they are having a lot of travel things. We can go by train in America. I thought that was over. I thought you had to go in a caboose somewhere. But no, there is still personal carriages, and they are taking persons on trains. That's good. So let's say that you have a couple of industrial tracks, and you have a lot of freight trains that goes around, and they meet each other, and you see them somewhere, and there's parking everywhere. Because, and now I will do again a bit of a shift, hopefully it will work. Tre, två, ett. Because there is a whole bunch of these SD38s. I also know that RtR fan also have an SD40. We have these trains, and we have these. It would be so fun to just do the silver streak, having that one inside everything. These are all the engines that I have at the moment, minus that last one. Here's even more SD38s. There are so many of them that it's ridiculous. And they are not true. They are not real ones. That is, the paint job is actually not the real lines, which really blew my mind. This one is British. That's at least something that I know. So I guess they are doing that. Regional, okay. Pacific, we will deliver. MDDM, Railmax, Western Hills. There's a whole lot of them. South Pacific, I think I heard that one, but no. So, having all that American rolling stock, why not do something American? That's my thing, so to say. So that's an idea that I have. Perhaps I will do it, perhaps not. And then there is one more thing that I'm actually doing a bit of a thought around. Hopefully I will do that. I'm not totally sure. That is to take a satellite photo from Google Maps or anything and see if I can make a real yard, a real train yard. I don't know, my local city perhaps, or someone else's city here in Sweden to begin with, because they are not that big, so that could be fun. Yeah, so that is where we are at the moment. It became a very long video, I'm sorry to say, but that's how it is sometimes. I'm not going to stream this upcoming Sunday, the 26th of April. I'm going to stream something else, but not Rule the Rail. Down below you have links and stuff and all that, you know. So take care, and we will be back with more Rule the Rail somewhere, somehow. Thank you for watching. Bye.